Alright guys, for my project back again and in here for another video for you guys for today. And I will be reviewing WWE Fatal 4. This would be, well, I'm gonna try and make it a pretty quick video. And overall the show was alright. It did have its bad moments, in this show, but it was one of those pay-per-views that were really like you were watching more of a Raw or SmackDown event. So those are the pay-per-views that I don't really like too much, just because with the random matches, and sometimes those random matches don't turn out to be so good, and it really hurts the pay-per-view in a way. But but with this one, I gave this one a chance, and this one was alright. And surprisingly enough, we do have, well, 3 new champions out of that, which I will get into in just a little bit. But the first match of the night was the IC title, which was on the line, Kofi Kingston versus Drew McIntyre. This was a good opener. I was really into this match. We saw good things with Kofi and Drew McIntyre. And I gotta give it to Drew McIntyre doing his best. I gotta say that. So that was good. Also towards like the end of the match, Drew McIntyre looked like he was gonna put Kofi on the top turnbuckle, but hit the referee. And of course, Drew McIntyre was pretty upset about that. Then he went to give Drew McIntyre gave the finisher to Kofi Kingston, and he did. And of course, the referee was still knocked out. Also, with this, Teddy Long was out, watching the match, and he called Teddy Long to, referee this match. And yes, he did get to referee, but when he was getting to the 3 count, he stopped. And Drew McIntyre wasn't too happy about that. Then, yes, we do see Matt Hardy come out, which helps Kofi with this, and we get a twist of fate by Matt Hardy to Drew McIntyre, which helps Kofi Kingston to retain the IC title, which I predicted Kofi to win, and my pick won, so that was good. And that one, so that's what pretty much happened with that match. Of course, before the match, we did have a promo with Vince McMahon, I believe, and Drew McIntyre. I didn't really see too much of that, but that's what happened before the match. Then we get into the next match. I'm not gonna really get in too much order with these matches. Here's one of the matches that came, out of nowhere, so to speak. Chris Jericho came out cutting a promo saying that he's not really happy about, with his losing streak and everything, saying that he's the best in the world at what he does. And then we get into a rematch, pretty much, with Evan Bourne and Chris Jericho. This was a good match, back and forth with Chris Jericho and Evan Bourne. He really did his best in this one. Evan Bourne doing actually pretty well with Chris Jericho, so I was impressed. We saw the shooting star press by Evan Bourne to Chris Jericho's back, which was pretty sick. And not Chris Jericho, but Evan Bourne did get the win on Chris Jericho, so that was good on that part. Also, another random match that was on there that was able to make it to the card. I believe this was made before the pay-per-view, if I remember correctly. It wasn't for the Unified Tag Team Championships, but it was a 6-person tag with the Hart Dynasty and Natalya versus the Usos and Tamina, and the Usos having a debut match and the debut pay-per-view. They did pretty well. It was kind of enjoyable, so it was good to see Natalya in the ring. I really enjoyed that. Of course, Natalya got the win with the clothesline, which I found kind of odd, I guess. It would have been better if she got the sharpshooter on Tamina, but she got the clothesline for the win on that one. So the Hart Dynasty picking up a win with that. Next match, we got Alicia Fox and Fatal 4 with Gail Kim and Eve. This was a decent Divas match for the Fatal 4. Gail Kim really doing her best in this one too as well. And I picked Maurice to, win the Divas Championship, most people picked Eve to, retain her title. Of course, that didn't happen. Of course, we had a surprise with this, and this is one of the titles that did change hands, and that's right. It wasn't Maurice, it wasn't Gail Kim, but it was Alicia Fox, and I'm, fine with this. I do like Alicia Fox. I think she is improving in the ring. With her being Divas champion, I'll be fine with that. I don't really have a problem with that. So, Alicia Fox is your new Divas champion, and that's what I'm going to leave it off with that. Also, then we get into another match here for the U.S. title. The Miz versus R-Truth, and this match I really wasn't into at all. I thought this match was really boring. I like both of these guys, but putting them in the ring together as a singles match doesn't really cut it. And I wish it could have been better, but nothing really to say about this match. But The Miz retained the U.S. title. I thought R-Truth will win it back, but that's right, The Miz is still the United States champion overall. I think I got most of the matches already covered. Then we get into the Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. This one was with Rey Mysterio, Big Show, and Jack Swagger, and CM Punk. And this was a good Fatal 4-Way. I liked their tag team match pretty much on SmackDown, and this was enjoyable. We did get to see the interference by Kane. I believe he was able to take out CM Punk in a casket. And another surprising victory with this is I predicted Jack Swagger to retain the world title. And I think some people said CM Punk as well. Even though I wouldn't mind that either. But yes, we do have another surprising twist. And we do have a new World Heavyweight Champion. And it is not CM Punk or The Big Show. But it is Rey Mysterio winning the title for the second time, which I didn't really think would happen, so I'm not really too sure what they're going to do with Rey Mysterio. So it looks like I would expect Rey Mysterio versus Kane for the world title sometime in the near future, so definitely be on the lookout for that if that ever does happen. That's just the way how I see it. So that's what happened with that. Then we get into the WWE title match, and this one was alright as well. It wasn't too bad, but I thought the world title Fatal 4-Way was a little bit better, and I did predict Sheamus to win this match, and he did just that. Sheamus winning the Fatal 4-Way match, and Sheamus is now a two-time WWE champion. And if Triple H comes back, maybe we'll see Triple H versus Sheamus for the WWE title at SummerSlam. If Triple H does come back, and if they do go with that plan, that's just how I see it right now. But the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE title main event was actually pretty good, so it did actually pretty well, like I said. Also with that, we did get to see the NXT invasion. The NXTers taking out the Hart Dynasty before they came out and attacked John Cena. So John Cena is no longer the champion. Of course, Sheamus was able to get the win with that. And that's pretty much what closed the show. I believe it finished early, if I remember correctly. So, it didn't, the main event didn't last too long. But it had a pretty good amount of time, so that's pretty much what happened with that. That was my pretty quick review on Fatal 4-Way. If you got your own thoughts and review on Fatal 4-Way, you can drop your comments down there below in the comment section. And that has to do with the video for today, guys. And as always, I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.